Hello and welcome to the Brothers of Liberty with the older brother Kelton. Um, haven't really been on much with my job. It's been busy and with life and everything. Unfortunately, I don't get paid to do these videos. So that separates me from the other ones that do get sponsors and stuff. With that being said, though, it's not about getting paid. It's about getting the information out there. So when I do have the time, I try as much as possible to get information out that other people may be missing or something. Today is more of a rant and to get out there what's going on with our kids. Now, we all know the leftist view want to indoctrinate our kids, especially with the transgender, transitioning, things like that. And now they seem to be using a new tactic. Before they'll outright say, "Oh, do you identify as a girl or do you identify as a boy?" Things like that to our 4 and 5 years olds. Well, now I saw a TikTok video, and unfortunately I couldn't re-find it, but it was a teacher who was saying, "Then what they're doing now, since girls and boys who are smarter than the average Democrat and knows anatomy and biology say no, they're boys and girls. So now the indoctrination is oh, you're not girls or boys. You're all kids. Trying to get that mindset of everyone is a kid. So yes, it's true they are kids, but they're a boy kid and a girl kid. It's funny how these Democrats and these uh, transgender people who wants to push indoctrination and brainwash kids say trust the science when it came to COVID and vaccines, but they do not trust the science when it talks about the X and Y chromosome. I'm sorry, unless I was sleeping through science class, I did not hear of no Q or P chromosomes that cause you to change your identity in the middle of your life. You're either born with X chromosome or Y chromosome. And that's not an opinion, that is a scientific fact through DNA. Like I always said, these transgender people say, "Oh, it's natural." If it's natural, I want to see a woman grow a dick and a guy lose a dick and grow a vagina and boobs on his own without any hormone therapies or anything like that. Um, and no, I'm not by any means discriminate against people. I've known several people who transgender, and the ones I've known, they didn't try to push their ideology on anybody. They wanted to be left alone in peace and just have the same rights. Um, and I don't discriminate, but I've said before, sexuality, gender identity, politics should not belong in schools. Period. Doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. Um, and Ron DeSantis said the same thing, made a law about that, and they want to say, "Oh, it's a don't say gay bill." It never said that. Read the actual bill. You always want to say you need to be educated, not indoctrinated. Well, that's what you're doing. You're indoctrinating everybody and not educating them. Because if they were actually educated and were taught an education instead of indoctrination, half these politicians wouldn't be in office no more, now would they? Oh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Um, so it's a new tactic now that they're going to say, "Oh, you should identify as kids, not as a boy, not as a girl, as a kid," to get them in that mindset, so they can force them and brainwash them to thinking what they not are. And they want to do it in secret too. Oh, don't tell your parents what we're doing. Wonder why that is. The last time I heard that was Stalin's Russia, Nazi Germany, Castro's Cuba. Funny how the tolerant liberal left wants to force people to do things instead of using their own individual thoughts as what the definition of liberal means. You're not liberal, you're just putting on a facade or facade, however you want to pronounce it. Anyway, that's just my opinion on it. What's your opinion? Like, share, subscribe, comments in the comment box. Feel free to put them. And actually have intelligent conversations. You can definitely tell someone's not intelligent when they start attacking my appearance or attacking other things that has nothing to do with the topic at hand. I haven't seen that anymore. But when you attack my character or my appearance and not actually the topic, one, it shows me you're just being brainwashed like everybody else. And two, I got under your skin, which gives me more pleasure and no, I'm doing the right thing. So anyway, um, that's all I have for today. If if the Democrats actually cared about an education, they'll be teaching education on indoctrination, and we will not be under the top 10 in education in the world. This is the older brother reminding you what true freedom is and ought to be.